Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a little bit of a review on a new flashlight for the shop. I had to go to Harbor Freight for some supplies and whatnot, and since I was there and I had a coupon, I decided to pick up one of their Braun LED folding lights. I have not had very good luck with like the really cheap like free flashlights from Harbor Freight. They just die and they don't illuminate very well. I recently picked up a Milwaukee shop light for like under a hood light. That thing works great. However, its size is kind of bulky, and I had seen this light on on YouTube reviews, and it's been in their catalog for probably 6 months to about a year now. And I just decided to pick one up. I mean, with the coupon, I think it was about 20 bucks, so it's not a huge ordeal. And if I don't like it, I can always take it back. But the light we're going to be doing is the Braun 63958. That's the part number for the light. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some quick testing of this light and show you how I'll be using it on the channel. So over here we've got my Corvette on the lift. I'm actually about to start a transmission swap and clutch replacement on it. So we've got the car torn apart and wires and stuff hanging down. So I've got these really bright LED shop lights. Once you get under the car, it's super dark under here. So it's very hard to see things up under here when you're trying to find bolts and nuts and fasteners. So I always need a light. I had an old Lowe's light, but that thing was always kind of a pain, and it's not LED. So this is the high setting on the Braun. As you guys can see, we could get real far up in there, and real up in the torque tube, and try to find what we need. And then if you don't want it that bright, so double click it. Here's the low setting, which still provides a good amount of light. It's a little dim, but if you have this like sitting on the floor and reflecting back up, it won't blind you. And so that's the low setting. You guys can see the oil pan, the torque tube, and the front of the transmission. And then if you do a third, you can do a little spotlight. I'll be honest, guys, that's kind of worthless. Well, I mean, okay, if you need to shove something into a small crack or crevice, you could shove this end of the flashlight in there and use the very end of the light to highlight the screw or fastener or whatever you're trying to do up here. So that's kind of what that would be used for. So another feature of this light is the magnetic base. The only problem is a lot of the Corvette is aluminum, so torque tube, oil pan, that's aluminum. Hey, there's some steel, and you can, well, not a very good, again, here's some steel. So there you go. Find a magnetic piece, attach it to it, then you could twist the light up and have it highlight whatever you're trying to do. So that's cool. If you guys need a very directed light at a very specific source. And yes, guys, we do have the headers out, we have the exhaust out. That's just part of the process of pulling the transmission on the Corvette. And that'll apply for the C5, the C6, the C7. The new C8 that's coming out will obviously be an entire new architecture, and won't have a torque tube in it because the motor's going to be in the back. So that's kind of a dark place. I wanted to highlight the light for you. Again, this is on bright, it's low, and then the kind of pointer flashlight on the end. As you guys can see, there is a USB mini charge port to USB. Now some people might want to have a regular 3-prong charging plug. As far as I know, they don't sell one for this flashlight, so you have to use a USB. So here's something that I did. I picked up a Cobalt Tools just power strip with a USB charging port in the back of it. Just a Cobalt power strip with the 2 USB ports on it. That's what I'll be using to charge this. And I'll have a link to that video where I modified my toolbox in the description above if you guys are interested in checking that out. So this thing has the USB charging port like we showed you. It's got the magnetic base, and it obviously swivels 90 out to the other 90 and we're good to go. So that's pretty much this light in a nutshell. I mean, we don't need to go too long in the video for this. It's just another tool to have around the shop, and you know, for 20 bucks, I figured if it works well, great. If it doesn't work, then we'll take it back. I will say this, the only thing I didn't buy was the warranty. I mean, for a $20 flashlight, if it breaks, oh well, because I think the warranty was gonna be like almost $10. I'm like, half the price of what I paid for it? No. So that's gonna be the review for this flashlight. Like I said, nothing too complex with it. And it's just real nice that it's got a narrow profile, so you can really get it into narrow spots, like under the hood or in the torque tube, kind of like what we just showed. And you know, can help you try to see something that you need to get loosened up. That's kind of a problem when you're trying to, you know, reach around and get a screw or something, and you can feel it, but you can't see it. You know, with a smaller light like that, you can get in places like that. So that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Also, if you want to know when I upload new content, hit that bell notification down below. And as always, if you guys want to help support the channel, click the links below. We've got merchandise for sale, stickers, keychains, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all that good stuff. So thanks guys, have a great one.